Damn. I tried to come back fast enough for the BRB protection screen to keep my VOD long enough, but I was like 2 seconds too late. That BRB screen needs to be on longer, like at least make it like 2 minutes long. You know, the disconnection protection screen. So I restarted my PC. Hopefully this will solve that issue. Narzak said earlier, you're having trouble with your GPU. You said maybe it's a motherboard issue where you're overloading your USBs. Could that be the issue? I feel like that's not the issue because it only happens when it don't. Okay, so let me give you kind of like what was happening with the graphics card. So before, the graphics card used to have problems because when I would render, the graphics card would crash when I would render a video. So the newest issue is when I would work on a video and I'm scrubbing through the video, I can hear my graphics card like heat up, and then at some point there was a problem because my UPS starts like beeping. That means if the UPS is beeping, that means it's trying to provide like more power to my graphics card because my UPS is the voltage is too high or whatever, the wattage or the power draw is too high. So it's beeping like, hey, like we're getting overloaded. And it would only happen when I would like scrub through the video. So it to me it sounds like the graphics card is trying to draw too much power for whatever reason. It doesn't even need to like draw that much power. So it's kind of weird that was happening. And then eventually it would just shut off. Well, not shut off, but like my monitors would turn black. So it's weird. Yeah. Anyways, we're back. Hopefully my cameras. This is a different PC. The computer that I'm streaming off of is a different computer. Oh, I have to do this again. I need to open this one, and I need to open this one. Key, and then I need to start that. Okay, now I can do this. Boom. So anyways, hopefully that shit doesn't happen anymore. So I have leftover udon from a place called King Tonkatsu. Did you ever upgrade your power supply for the new GPU, or was it necessary? I don't think it was necessary to do that. Did I? I bought, actually, I did buy a new power supply because when I made that new computer, oh wait, no, did I use the old one? No, I used my old one. I did not upgrade it. I did not go upgrade it. Do you guys think that it could be my power supply is too weak? Maybe I need to upgrade my power supply? Or maybe it's old. My power supply might be old. It could be. I could try that before I upgrade the graphics card, because upgrading the graphics card is like expensive. I have to spend like $400, whereas if I just get a new power supply. I also think I need a new UPS too, because the UPS is getting overloaded also. I need more power on the UPS. Possibly, I'm not a nerd enough to know. That's what I did to fix my random reboots. The power supply, possibly not enough. Oh, go Lackey. Yeah, I don't know either, but I would be down to try that before I try getting a new graphics card. Okay, let me put this in the microwave.
I'll be back.
And then let me adjust all my lighting. Are you vegan? No. Are you? I like this song. What's up, Clear Joker? Which brand of smart bulbs do you use? I mainly use Philips Hue, but I do have a couple from a different brand, which is called LifeX. And actually, for general purpose, like for every day, I think Philips Hue is the most convenient because I like their interface the best. But I would say that LifeX has the better light quality. Like they're much brighter and they're more colorful. Or the color quality is a little bit better on the LifeX ones. Turn this down a little bit. It's a little too bright. There we go. It's pretty good. So I have some food for today. Let's eat together, and then I have a few unboxings, not too much, for later. And no YouTube video today due to my graphics card being shitty. Let me get some. I'll wait for that. So, again, this is, like I said, this is the thing that we ate yesterday with JJYL. We went to a place called Jinsol Gukbap, which is a Korean like pork stew restaurant. Gukbap. And they have this, which is called jokbal, which is pork hand, or like a pork ham hock. I think that's the right word, the ham hock. But this one is prepared differently. This one is prepared cold. I don't know how they cook this or anything like that. It's been in the refrigerator overnight, so it's a little hard now. But they're pork hand slices. They look like this, and they're served with this, like, over this salad. So you eat it together with the salad, and then you dip it in this sauce, which is kind of like JJ said that this is like a pear juice or whatever, like a Asian pear juice. And I also taste like maybe some horseradish or wasabi type thing. But here we go. Oh man, I'm dropping everything. Here we go. Cheers. It's good. I think this is leftover because honestly, this could feed like 4 or 5 people. And you're supposed to eat this together with like other things like soju and stuff. I just wanna put it on it as like a salad. It's like a dressing. It's pretty good. Oops. I spilled. What's up, Mac Fisto? I like the salad that you got. What's up, still not Jay? I thought of getting Hue, but end up getting Philips Whiz. What is Philips Whiz? I never heard of that. But it's also a Philips brand, right? Philips Whiz? I've never heard of that. Whiz? Maybe bone string? Is it almost basically bulgogi marinade sauce? Kind of. A little bit different. let's do a mukbang together. Mukbang time. Cinematic mukbang. As we usually do here on this channel. Twitch.tv/JohnSF. How's it going? Let me read what you guys are talking about. I love when you eat. It's like I'm eating. Every time I update AMD drivers, it makes my screen stutter and I have to reinstall Windows. Are you serious? What's up, Chingus? I don't have AMD. I have Intel. Is that right? Yeah, Intel. So, and Nvidia. What's up, Nashby? John, did you know SF Marathon is in 6 weeks? I think it would be cool to see you run in a marathon on stream. I was thinking about doing like running streams. Maybe I should try it out. I was considering it, but I feel like running streams are boring because it's just me running and I can't really talk very well. Maybe I can learn how to talk while running. But like when I run, it's very much like going in a straight line and there's a lot of panting and I have a feeling that the camera is gonna be all shaky and stuff. And then I have to wear all this stuff too. I don't know. But I know Ginny ran like a half marathon, right? Rock streaming? I thought that was pretty impressive. So, and she was holding the camera in her hand. So I don't know. I'm considering like trying it out. We can try it and see if it works, but yeah, 26 miles. I don't think I'm in shape to run a marathon right now. So maybe next year, I would love to try just my hand at LA Marathon or San Francisco Marathon or something like that. But I think 6 weeks is a little too short for me to get in the zone for 26.2 miles. But yeah, it would be cool. I was like, running with the stream setup sounds like the worst thing ever. Yeah, right. But I mean, it might be. I wish I like. It's already hard enough to run just normally like a long time, and then also running with like a bunch of shit on you sounds pretty rough. But to be fair, if you've ever attended a marathon, if you've ever done a marathon before, there are people in that marathon who are like running in random shit. There's always in any marathon that I've seen, there's always people running dressed as Elvis. Always. That's like a tradition. At least. And I've seen people run in like tutus, and I've seen people do marathons in like random shit. There's a guy in Japan. There's that one guy who like runs barefoot, and there's like that guy in Japan who runs using those like Japanese like slippers, you know, that they're made out of wood. So it's like people are just do random shit, you know. And if they can do 26.2 miles with random shit, I mean, I can probably do a stream at least, you know what I mean? What's up, Moonfishy? What happened to not streaming today? I was hungry, so I wanted to eat. Unless you're running with bunnies. You mean bunnies? Or like, what do you mean? I have an AMD graphics card. Forget what I said, I had to close the previous stream. It'd be cool if you did the SF Marathon on an e-board. What's up, Moonfishy? We did not hang out, LOL. Oh, wait. Ness was yawning after he ended the stream. Oh, you guys didn't hang out after? You guys went home after he ended the stream? Is that what you're saying? What's up, Moonfishies? Eat some noodle. It needs more time. It's still kind of cold. I put it in there for 3 minutes. I need to put it for like maybe 5 minutes. Yeah, I didn't have to stream today because I didn't have any plan, but when dude, I was so tired when I got home and I slept like legit. Well, I didn't, okay, chat, you guys don't know this because this is kind of like a off stream like thing, but I'll share it with you because you know me and my chat are cool. But after the protest stream, I went out last night with some streamers and we went drinking and then we went to the club and then we did all this other shit. I'm not gonna go too deep into what happened last night, but we ended up meeting like all these other streamers and we went to like, you know, karaoke. We did like the typical going out stuff. And I think I got home at around like 7 in the morning. 7 in the morning. Ah, man, I kind of wish. So we went to this one guy's house. I don't know who he was, but he lived in this hella nice ass house. And I was thinking to myself, like, we didn't really need to go to this guy's house. I kind of wish I just went home at that point. I was so tired. This was like 5 a.m. already. I was fucking tired. But yeah. So when I got home, I slept and then I think I got out of bed at like 3 or 4 p.m. The music is loud? Okay, sorry. Let me turn it down. Sorry about that. What's up, Taco Cellular? Do you like fat or skinny noodles? I like fat noodles, personally. Oh, run bunnies are the girls in the social running clubs? Ah. Any unboxings tonight? What's up, Doggy Dale? Yeah, I have a couple unboxings for later. I wish John didn't start stream because I was in the middle of cleaning. No, I'm not cleaning. You can clean while watching the stream. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go out. Stay home angle way better. Debauchery. Did you get to watch CEO Top 8 Tekken? I think I woke up. I stayed in bed until like 3 p.m. But I woke up maybe around 12ish and I turned it on my phone while I was in bed and I was listening to the top 8 as I was like falling in and out of consciousness of sleep. So I did see that Atif won CEO, and I was trying to watch it, but at the same time I was like falling asleep too. But yeah, so I think we're all just tired this weekend. Last night was extra hard on me, like physically. Were there any e-girls? Yeah, there were hella e-girls. You know, I'm not really like tapped in. I don't want to like say too much because I don't know. I don't want to like blow up other people about what happened last night, but I'm not really tapped into the like LA influencer, streamer, you know, realm that well. Like I mean, I know of some influencers and stuff. I follow some people on Instagram, but like there's a lot of like there were a lot of influencer e-girls there, and they would like, they know the other ones too, so you would like meet someone and they would introduce you to other ones and then they all know each other, and so it was weird. There was a girl that I followed on Instagram who's like fucking hot, and I saw her at the party and I was like, oh shit, she's so hot. She was with some other guy who was also hot. It's like, damn. But anyways, have you met Eris? Yeah, of course I've met Eris. You know, before Eris was a streamer, he he used to frequent Super Arcade, and I would go to Super Arcade all the time because it was like 5 minutes away from my college. So this was during like Tekken 6 days before he was a streamer. So we always knew him as like he's like the funniest guy. He's so funny and so like charismatic, and he's a pretty good Tekken player too. So we would just play a lot, and this was like way before him streaming. And then when streaming started getting popular, everyone was like, "Yo, you need to get on it," and then so that's how he is now. Yeah, younger LA influencer crowd. Are you talking about OF girls? No, not even OF girls. That is like another. That's like another realm of like that influencer world. I guess it's related. Like the OnlyFans. That's like another realm. That's like I'm hella not even a part of. But I would imagine that. I mean, I'm not a part of either of them. But I would imagine that is like another level of what I just said. That is more crazy, because honestly, these influencers and these young LA influencer people, like they are very young, but they have a lot of money, which is like makes me mad because I'm 36 years old. I'm turning 37, and I'm poor. I'm not poor, but I'm like. I'm struggling, you know? I have to figure out how I'm gonna pay for some shit this month, you know, my rent and, you know, some fees and stuff like that. They are like, you know, they have all this like jewelry and shit, and like they have nice cars, and the guy's house was crazy nice. It was in like, it was like nearby Fairfax. It was fucking crazy, dude. It was crazy. So like, I would imagine even the OnlyFans girls is like even crazier than that. So yeah. And they're all young versus me, like half my age maybe. Have you ever met Dakota Tyler? I don't know who that is. So I don't think I did. What kind of party did you go to? We went to, I mean, I don't want to say too much. But it was just like, we just went out in LA. We went to some clubs, and then we went to some bars, karaoke, and some guy's house. That's pretty much it. The reason why I don't want to share too much is because like it's involving other parties, and I don't want to like blow up other people. Maybe they don't want their secrets revealed. Off-stream secrets. What's that, Keihatsu? You'd be surprised how much debt they can be to fake it. Dude, that's like me. I'm in hella debt to fake it. Start an Only SF account. You'll do well. What is an Only SF account? Like OnlyFans? It feels like took the wrong career path and then see young influencers with hella money. I don't want to say I took the wrong career path. It was just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like I just went not like the path is not wrong. It's just like the way I went about it, maybe. Because you know, when we're growing up as a millennial, our parents teach us that you know, the boomer values. What is a boomer value? Like, you come to America, you work hard, get a stable job at a large company, and that's going to fund, you know, your continual growth, right? You buy property, you buy a car, raise a family, and then you retire. That's like the boomer, that's the boomer path, right? But now the Gen Z is like, there's many new ways to make Gen Z money, like internet money, you know? So like these new influencers, they don't have to work. they just make money making like TikToks or whatever and brand deals and shit. And so that's how they're doing it. So me being a millennial, as someone that's in the middle, the boomer values don't work, but I'm also kind of late. The boomer values don't work in this world, this generation, because that's not how the world works anymore. And secondly, I'm kind of late to jump on the way the Gen Z is making money now. So I'm like in the middle, you know what I mean? How much has your credit score gone down? It went down a lot. I used to have really high credit score, like over 800, but it went down a lot, like a lot. I don't want to say what it is, but it went down a lot. What is this? Ew. Is that bone or something? There was no internet back in the day. Yeah, true. We didn't have the same opportunities as the TikTok kids have. All the TikTok kids are copying each other and doing the same thing, selling OFN courses. I mean, if it works, I mean, that's how they make money. I kind of respect the people who are being like digital nomads and stuff, and they're creating their own businesses and they're entrepreneurs or whatever. You know, I also want to do that. You know, that they're living on their terms, and I think that's how we should live these days. You know, the problem with working for a company is like you're a slave to the company. I mean, yeah, you get what's the word, like you get stable money, but every day you're not doing something for yourself. You know what I mean? So it's like it's just another day of you're a cog in the machine, as opposed to you're not building yourself up for later. You know, and you know, not all people probably are ready to do something like that, but for me, like, you know, my job is pretty good now, but I also don't feel very fulfilled at my job because I don't feel like I'm doing anything for myself really. And when the job is done, I don't really feel too much. Like I meet interesting people, but I don't know how much that is, like how much of my job now and what I'm doing now I'm gonna take with me later, you know. So it's interesting. Internet fame is short-lived though. I'm not talking about internet fame, and I'm not talking about like that stuff. I'm talking about like being able to make money so that you can do what you want to do. Not necessarily about like fame or whatever. Like a lot of people are making a lot of like business decisions, business choices. They're starting businesses like they're using that internet fame and the money that they got from that to like create their own you know, their own thing that's going on. I know a lot of creators who like they have some other business, so I think that's pretty cool. Join the 600 credit score. What do you mean, bro? You can still make good money working for big companies? You could, yeah, but I don't know. I don't want to be a slave to a company. Try Achieve Financial. They'll consolidate the payment like a car payment. I already have a loan to pay off my debt. So part of my monthly is like figuring out how to pay off the loan payment. I think you're still off with the boomer method. you're still off with the boomer method than the Gen Z method. Gen Z method isn't about working harder skills, about luck. That is true. Like playing the lottery. I respect the passport. Bro's movement. Let's purchase everything on the business card. Yo, Gino, what's up, dude? Trying to go through the chat. I don't look for fulfillment from my job as long as it doesn't drain my soul. You know, some people are different. You know, for me personally, I would rather work for a job for less money and feel fulfilled than to get more money at a job that I don't feel good at doing. I think that's kind of a big factor for me, because it's like I think it comes down to like my personal happiness, and doing a job and working for something that like I'm proud of doing and feel fulfilled is more satisfying to me than in the end getting like a paycheck of whatever X amount, you know what I mean? Because as you know, I'm not like a money guy. I just like throw all my money away. What drink is that? This is Waterloo. Waterloo sparkling water. I always have cases of this. 0 calories, 0 sugar. 40% APR loan. The Agent 00 guy showed all you need to do is clip farm and run max ads. Yo, when are you gonna go camping? I don't have any plans for camping anytime soon, but okay, so I usually say that I do like a camping stream at every 1,000 followers. Currently, I'm at 8,946 followers. So I'm considering if we hit 9,000, which is in about like 50 more followers, I might do a camping stream in that, for that. It's way too hot in the desert. Oh yeah, that's a good point too. It's hot. So I have to figure out, maybe now is also not a good time to go camping, but we'll see. I don't have any plans, is what I'm trying to say. Someone said something about the clip farming, Nash Beach, so I think that's an interesting topic to talk about, because I was thinking about just doing some stuff just for money. Like, you know, like side hustle hacks. You know, some people do like Amazon fulfillment or FBA or something like that, or some people do like some side gigs, freelance consulting, you know, so like social media or whatever. So I was thinking about, hear me out, and this might sound like a total like unethical thing to do, or like a total sellout thing to do, but just hear me out, okay? I was thinking about starting AI automated YouTube and TikTok channels that would just generate like these videos, you know, shorts and stuff, and YouTube videos out of AI. Like, it's all generated. I just do it. You just post it, and I just post like several a day, all AI generated. I just try to figure out this like method on how to just make this cog machine of farming views and getting ad money from views. What do you guys think about that? Like total scumbag AI YouTube channel, just so I can make money. That's it. That's it. Maybe it's not like the most coolest thing, but if I could just have like, you know, a few channels to just like give me some passive income, then I can, you know, I could focus on something else. You know what I mean? Yeah, serving up slop. Yeah, AI slop. Exactly the case. AI slop, YouTube, TikTok channels. There's hella people doing that. Yeah. Some guy made a bot to do that. Exactly. Did you see the Bigfoot and Yeti ones? I did see those. No cap, I was thinking of farming that AI shit. Yeah, it's a good idea. Dude, it's money. I mean, if it works, I guess. What's up, Bazweiler? Too overrated. I don't know what that's in context for, but nice first time chat. India got banned on X from engagement farmings. If they did it, so can you. Yeah. We're gonna eat Kool-Aid Korean spicy noodles and shit. Kool-Aid Korean spicy noodles? That sounds gross. Is that a thing? Ew. How's the S Corp LLC? My S Corp, my side gig, my side business, my freelance business. I haven't been hired in about 2, maybe 3 months. So I haven't had a job in like the last 3 months. So nothing is going on with that one. I did get hit up for a job, but they ended up going out with someone else because they were cheaper. They were free versus I was charging them like $200 to do like a small gig. So I lost that job. AI is overrated, but if it's unique, then why not? I mean, I don't even really care about if it's unique. This AI YouTube channel, AI TikTok machine, like engine that I would build, basically, is only so that I can make passive income. That's the only function of it. It's not like it's unique. It's not like it's like performative. It's not like you know, I have a lot of stylistic things that I consider in my head, you know, like for something that would represent me. But this channel is strictly just to make money. Like it's a total like horror slop machine of just money. You know what I mean? There's no like no ethics or anything behind it. Nothing creative. Just like whatever. Just like boom. Just poop out these videos for views. Have you linked up with Tony K again? I haven't, cause he usually asks me if I am available for any gigs, but he hasn't hit me up for any gigs recently. Surprised you didn't bump into him? I actually did. Yeah, I bumped into Tony for a little bit. I didn't really talk to him about work, but I think if Tony needs anything, then he will always message me. It tells AI is the future, but everyone's getting laid off and the work is being outsourced. You should switch to plumbing. Plumbing? I have no idea how to do plumbing. You know, I saw a video today of a guy who like made a light out of wood. He's like I don't know if he's like a carpenter or something. So basically he did this thing where he had these like wood panels. They're not like 2x4s, but they're basically like a long thing of wood. And he has this bending method where he basically like heats up this wood. I don't know how he does it, like using steam or whatever. He puts it in this like oven and then pulls out the wood and then he bends it in a way and then he puts clamps on it so it holds shape and then the wood hardens and then so it's bent in a way and then it creates this like I wish I could show you guys the video. It creates this like light. He made a light out of it and it was really impressive. I was like, damn. Let me see if I can find it. And I was like, damn, if this guy could do shit like that, it's like that. I mean, not only was it like a good, not only was it like a good light, the video was also good. So he made like a good video on it. Where is it? I commented. Oh, here, I found it. Alright, watch this. Whoops. Okay. So I'll show you guys. So it's a nice video. So he pulls out that like that wood from the kettle. Let me restart it. Alright, here it is. So he pulls out this wood from this like oven, and then he bends it, and And then, you know, he's just bending all this wood. And then he puts all the wood together and he clamps everything. Maybe he glues it or whatever. So it's all being bent. Puts hella clamps on it. Lets it harden up. And then he's gonna even it out. So he evens it out. And then he puts like this black lacquer or whatever. So it's black. And then he puts in the light. And then when he turns it on, it looks like this. Damn, it's so sick, right? It's so sick. And the video is cool too. And, you know, just all the effort and shit that he went into making that shit. Like, I was thinking, when I was watching this video, I was thinking like, dude, there's so many people in the world that has like unique skill in labor and stuff like that. Like they could do that. Nowadays it's all like 3D printed or some machine makes some shit, like factory produced stuff from China or whatever. But like, I feel like skills like that are, they don't exist that, you know, these days. And not only that, but that guy, on top of making the light, he made the video for it too, so. John's going to a random chick's house to clean their pipes. That's all physics. What's up, Man of Steel? Was that your girlfriend? No, it's just some like video on the algorithm. It's pretty cool. Ness would buy that as a TV mount. OLED lights are a new big thing. OLED lights? Whoa. OLED. I know OLED like panels and stuff. And OLED monitors, but I don't know about OLED lights. Why don't you switch to carpentry? You know, I always said like, I feel in a past life, I was a carpenter, you know, in the, you know, many generations ago, in a previous life. You can imagine like John SF before SF, you know, from whatever, from like another, from in Spain or whatever, some random guy. And, you know, he's like a carpenter and he builds shit. I feel like that was me. Like like it, you know, that type of work and that labor is like a, it's like so appealing to me. Like I want to learn how to do carpentry. I wish. Or like metal work. I would totally like build stuff. If I had my own place with like a garage or something, 100% there would be like a carpentry station and I would build stuff. I would like build all of my furniture if I knew how to do it. I would totally do it. You should switch to building tree houses. Woodworking is actually fun. I'd go to trade school if I went back to school. Yeah, it looks fun. It looks fun. My mom built a small bookshelf back in the day. You got power tools. I feel like, I mean, it's, a lot of it is intuitive, but there's probably a lot of different skills in woodworking that you don't really think about. Like there's probably a lot of stuff, like a lot of different ways, especially safety is a big deal too. So like the way you cut it or whatever, or the way you sand something or whatever, or something, some way you nail something, there's like a specific way to do it. So. Everyone here had woodworking class in middle school. Did I do woodworking? I know I did like some, I don't think I did. We had those classes. We had a woodworking class and we had a metals class too. but I didn't work in either of those. I did do a PC board fabrication class, which we were tasked with like building a power supply. So we had to like print out the board, and then we had to plate the board with all the parts in it. First of all, we had to design the board, and it has to have like resistors and blah blah blah. And then so once that's printed, we'd print out the board onto a piece of silicone, and then we'd plate the board with like resistors and capacitors and stuff, and then we'd put it into a metal case. And the metal case we'd also fabricate. So you'd put it into like this, it's like a sheet of metal. You put it into this machine that like bends the metal in a certain way, and then it makes like a box, and then you put the PC board inside the box, and then you can make a power supply. I don't know where it is now. I wonder if I still have that project. Mine didn't really work very well. But I remember I had a tough time on that project. But that was definitely something that I had to do in engineering. I wish I took wood shop. Yeah. That's cool. Wood shop was fun. Some dude got fucked up by one of the machines. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like, you know, I could totally be a carpenter one day. But that's not like, you know, I feel like that's like a thing that you do because you like doing it, but you're not really gonna like make a ton of money off of it. Like you could probably make some money, because obviously if your work is good and you know, like that guy's light, it looks nice. Some people would pay big money for like a light like that, right? But it's not like you're gonna be making shit like that all the time, you know? I think where his success is that he turned it into a video, and the people were like, oh, this is so cool, you know? So he got additional bonus off of the video. So yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. That would be cool. I don't know. Who knows what the future will bring. What's up, Big Phil? What about welding? I've never done welding before. I've never done it. So you guys know that I have like a new bed frame, because my last bed frame broke. I still actually have the broken bed frame right there next to me, but I was thinking like if I knew how to weld, I could probably weld the broken pieces back together. And maybe it would be even better, and it would save me a lot of money if I knew how to do it. But I'm just gonna buy a new bed frame. Can you install a GFCI outlet for me? I don't even know what that is. So probably not. It's the things you leave behind. No one knows how to build the pyramids, but they're still here. $20 bed frame, yeah. Too much browsing. Did you break your frame? I did, yeah. My old one. I bought a new one for $20, but I don't really like it, so I want to buy a new bed frame. Hopefully that comes in the mail eventually. You don't even need to weld. You can just use additional brackets, screws, and epoxy. For metal? You're gonna epoxy metal? Instead of YouTube vid, can we review your channel clips from the past month? I guess we could. Sure. I can show you guys the photos that I took of the protest. I haven't checked my camera roll yet, so maybe I could show you guys stuff from the protest too. Someone's getting busy in the bed broke. No, that's not true. Actually happened. I woke up and it was broken like that, and I think it was because when I get in my bed, I kind of like hop in the bed a little bit, maybe. Or maybe I'm just getting fat. I don't know. What's up, Jason R210? Were you in Vegas last weekend? I was not. Did you see someone like me there? I was not in Vegas last weekend. What's wrong with your graphics card? My graphics card keeps like crashing for some reason. There could be an issue with the power supply. There could be an issue with the graphics card. I need to fix it, but yeah, I was gonna do a new YouTube video today, but I can't edit the video because my graphics card keeps crashing my PC. So when I edit, I mean, it still works normally, but when I start editing my video, it'll crash. Were you with a torta the night before? No. Did you see me with a torta? It's a weird question. I saw someone just like you. I feel like that's not hard to find. Filipino guy, dark-skinned guy. Yeah. Around 200 pounds. 5'11". You know, dresses like a cholo skater. GPUs are pricey. Is one of the capacitors looks like it's bulging? I don't know. I didn't check the capacitors. You need a whole new PC to farm those AI videos. I know, right? But don't the AI videos, they kind of just make them themselves? Okay, I'll tell you guys something. Okay, I'll tell you guys one of the ideas that I thought of with the AI videos. So usually you have to kind of like pick a niche or a topic and something that can be like easily regenerated a lot. So some people would make AI generated videos about like history videos. So they will show like, oh yeah, this is what happened during the Civil War, blah blah. It's like an AI generated video about Civil War or something. But the one I was thinking of is AI generated videos about K-pop news. Because I've seen a lot of videos that are already doing that. It'll just be some AI generated video that's talking about some like K-pop thing. And you know how K-pop fans, they get like up in arms about stuff. So they'll comment in the chat about something and then people will fight and then, you know, you get the engagement on it. Right? Yeah, toxic gossip news. Exactly. You know the other one that does well is like the videos that talk about true crime and stuff, like crimes that happen. So you have to kind of farm the views about like what people get like what's the word? Is it drama clips? Not drama clips. Rage baiting? Is that the word? Rage baiting? Is it rage baiting? Something like rage baiting. You know what I mean? Yeah, rage baiting. Yo, Vic, what's up? So I feel like K-pop fans, they hella get rage baited, right? Like you say some shit about a K-pop star, like Sally from whatever K-pop group looks fat recently. People were criticizing her because she looks fat. What do you think? You know, you make a video like that, and then everyone in the chat's like, what do you mean? This is looking fat? Like the Korean netizens are
or too judgmental, or like, yeah, she gained weight or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Those videos are so stupid, but it's like people fucking, they'll hella watch it and then they'll comment. You know what I mean? Engagement farm, that's the word. Engagement farming. That's the word. Yeah, rage baiting. Billie Jean for K-pop group 3 got a new face. Yeah. Boom. Sally did what? Yeah, but like you just make a video like that and then like it would just get hella views. You run ads on that shit and then boom. And you just get like some AI voice to some Australian girl. You know? Random clips of the K-pop artist or whatever. You know? People are already doing this. So I'm wondering if I could get in on that. I'm thinking about it. That's my like my money making scheme. That's like my Ed, Ed and Eddie mind going off. This is how we're gonna do it. Yeah. Does this song have vocals? This is a nice song. You know my other money making idea that I was talking to Mia Makes Music and Hachu about this. I was like, dude, cause you know Mia and Hachu, they're musicians, right? So I was telling them, you know what you guys need to do as like a side hustle? You guys need to make like a lo-fi beats type YouTube channel. Like just make some piano music, create a channel, and then like put some shitty AI image or something like that, some background picture, and then just put music, and you make like an hour-long playlist of like, I don't know how many songs an hour is, chill background piano music, and then people would just loop watch that shit, right? And you could make hella money. Yeah, like Lily Peachy, exactly. I was telling Mia, like, dude, you guys gotta do this. You guys can make so much money if you just made a lo-fi beats style music channel. What's up, J Montez 420? Thanks for the follow. You know what I mean? Doesn't that seem like a good idea? I can just be this like faceless YouTube mogul. You know? So I was watching, you know how they have like YouTube gurus about how you can make faceless YouTube channels and stuff like that. So basically the idea is of these faceless YouTube channels is that you just make random like slot videos like that. Like the topic can be talked about like continuously. You can just forever make videos about this content, right? And then you use like you basically the old way to do it was the concept was basically you own this YouTube channel and then you hire all these guys to make the videos for you. So you hire an editor and you hire someone to like read a script or whatever, or you can do it yourself. And then so generate the script, you generate the clips, and then you hire an editor, and then you just make sure that most of the work in the end. Natural Anomaly just subscribed. Thank you. Ooh. Appreciate for the subscription. Is that a new sub? I don't think I've seen your name before. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Natural Anomaly. It's very generous. So, anyways, the idea is for your sub, I will share with you. I'll put you on game about this money making scheme about making faceless YouTube channels. So basically, in the end, the goal is that you you basically don't do any work. You just hire everyone to do the work for you. So you own a YouTube channel and you build it up to the point where there's a guy who, if he needs to edit it, he can edit it. There's another guy who needs to do something about the video SEO or whatever, or to make a thumbnail or something like that. You hire that guy. So you just hire a bunch of guys to just run this YouTube channel for you. But I think the problem that I've seen with this is you have to hire people in order to do this. And if you need to hire them, that means you need to pay them money. First of all, you have to find them, and then you have to like pay them money. So what's the other way that you can do this? Obviously, you can do the work yourself, but you're trying to create more time for yourself so you can like continue to find other ways to like make money, right? So this is where the AI comes in. So nowadays, AI can just do the editing for you, and you don't need to pay the AI. You get an AI video generator, and then the AI guy just makes like the audio. If you just have to figure out how you can like make this available on YouTube in a way, and you can just bash these videos out, and then if they do well, I don't know how many views a video needs, but eventually you just start farming this AI slop, and yeah, AI code, you can just do it. Greetings from Denmark. What's up? Is Grazina? Are you basically talking about Illuminati? No, I'm talking about making AI YouTube videos. Everyone uses the same AI voice guy now. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, Google Flow plus Veo. Exactly. Exactly. I gotta look into that. This is my grand scheme. In the end, I'm getting full. You know what I mean? This is how we're gonna do it. This is how we're gonna do it. We're just gonna make AI videos. I'm gonna become an AI landlord. AI video landlord. You know? AI is too incompetent. ATM though? What do you mean too incompetent? You just need people to watch the video so you can make money. The AI doesn't need to be competent. You just need to understand how to get people to watch the video. That's it. It's like, it's not about making a good video or anything like that. It just has to be good enough. And I think AI videos can be good enough if you just figure out how. Because honestly, people don't really care about what they watch that much. Especially if it's a reel or TikTok. You just need to get the engagement out of them, you know? And then you ride the algorithm. AI generated true crime stories draw people in. It's wild how easily emotions can be manipulated. Boom! Exactly. Exactly. Draw them in. Boom. This guy died because he was chopped up in a wood chipper or something, and this is how it happened. And then everyone's like, whoa, how did that happen? And you just watch the video, you know what I mean? Some people love the shitty AI look. I would say most people don't even think about it anymore. They just see it and it's just like, oh, that's it. Ooh. Anyways, I think that's kind of like the future. I think that would be a good way for me to make some good side money. You know, if I can run maybe like 3 or 4 of these, and maybe if one channel can generate like, if one channel can generate like $1,000 a month, and then you do 4 of those, then you can generate $4,000 a month. That's like a living wage. And then you figure out how to scale that, you know? Or like syndicate it to other things. You know what I mean? The content. All right, I'm almost done with this. Oh, I'm full. Do you watch any shitty AI slop? Sometimes. Sometimes. Sometimes it comes up on my feed, and then if it's interesting, I'll watch it. I don't really mind personally. I think Amazon used Twitch chat for its AI model. The Twitch chat is just gonna have a bunch of like kappas and stuff. And why questions and shit. Back in my day, if you wanted to make money, you sold drugs. This is kind of like selling drugs. If you think about it, it's like selling drugs, but it's free and it's safer. You know? Slip that in. You know what I mean? Hey, check out this AI video. What do you think? You know? It's kind of like selling drugs, except you don't need to source the drugs. You just source the AI slop. AI generated drugs. You know? What is this song? Alright, I'm full. There's a little bit left of this, but maybe I'll save this for later. Excuse me. What's up, Cold Light? Yeah, you missed the food. I just finished. Let me clean this up a little bit. I think someone asked earlier if we can like review my clips for the past month. I think we can do that. We can do that. Usually this is the part of the show where I show you guys my new YouTube video, but as I said, my graphics card is fucked up, so I can't edit a new YouTube video. So in place of that, let's look at some of my old clips from this past month. And also, I want to show you guys maybe some pictures that I took from the protest. Let's see if I can get this going. Alright, I'm gonna plug in my camera and I'm gonna show you guys straight up unfiltered images from the protest. So if any weird image comes up, if I took any weird pictures on accident and it shows up, it's all unfiltered in real time. You know? Maybe you guys might see some nudes or something that I took of myself. I'm just kidding. I don't think I took any nudes. I need a USB cable. I think this is the one right here. Boom. Yeah, raw images. Oh, maybe this is not a data cable. I think this is just like a charging cable. This USB doesn't work. I need a data cable. Any of these will work. Charging cable. Maybe this one? Is this gonna show up?
not coming up. Do I have another cable? I think today's conversation was pretty interesting. You know, I don't know how often I can tell you guys how much I want to quit my job again. I fucking hate working for companies, dude. They all suck. Never have fun working for these companies. Alright, here we go. That won't work. Does Waterloo taste like Sprite? No, it doesn't, because there's no sugar. I mean, it's kind of like Sprite, but yeah, there's no sugar. It's very like, the taste is very plain, which is what I like. I don't feel like I'm putting poison in my body. I mean, I could be, but I don't feel like it. Let's see. Where is the images? Where's the memory card? Fuck this. I'm gonna put it in a reader. Alright, I plugged it in. Yo, Shy Girl Kim, what's up? All sparkling water tastes like chemicals to me. Really? I used to not like, you know, sparkling water, especially. What's the popular one? It's called like De La Croix or whatever. So, when I started working in video production, there's a thing called the Crafty Station, which is basically like a small little table that has snacks and drinks and stuff. It's for, you know, the people working in the crew. And maybe sometimes they get hungry or something like that, or they need a drink. So it's just like some supplies. And then oftentimes, thanks for the follow, Dough Fresh. Oftentimes they would just like load the Crafty with just a bunch of like shitty snacks that they got from Costco or whatever. So they would use, they started loading it with De La Croix, and then when I was working on set, I was thirsty, so I started drinking De La Croix, and then I feel like I got addicted to it. But, you know, I'm really like, I used to really be so into soda. Like, I used to, when I was in high school, in my car, and you know San Francisco is kind of like a cold place, right, typically? So I would keep a case of Coke, like a 12-pack Coke cans. I would leave it in my trunk, and because it's cold, the drinks would always be cold. Like, you don't need to refrigerate it. It's just like San Francisco is cold. So I would just, every time I want to go to drink, I'd just go to my car, pop open my trunk, and then I'd just have like a Coke, you know? That's how like much addicted to Coke I was. Coca-Cola, not Coke, but addicted to soda. But I like stopped drinking soda that crazy. But now I just drink this like, you know, 0 calorie, 0 sugar shit. I feel like, I don't know if this is healthy or not, but I feel like it is. I don't know. You work in showbiz too? Yeah, pretty much. I work in video production. Boom. Where's my camera? This one? Boom. Okay. I apologize if I show you guys something I'm not supposed to show you guys. I don't have my... Oh. I don't have my keyboard for this, so... Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys some pictures that I took. Hopefully, let's scan this if I didn't put anything weird in here. I took a bunch of pictures. I don't know if any of them were actually good. And I retook a lot of them, so. I drink Topo Chico, but it's not the best. I also like Topo Chico, but I think Topo Chico is kind of expensive. Sugar is healthier than a lot of artificial sweetener crap. It's kind of true. Coca-Cola will give you tooth decay. I lost 5 pounds by drinking cayenne tea.
Is that spicy? All right. How do I do this? Where's the button that make? Is it this one? Ooh, look at that. Damn. How do I go to the next one? Is there like a next button? How do I get out of here? What do I do? I don't have a keyboard. Can I change this keyboard? What do I do? I have to walk over there? You can use the arcade stick. I can't because it's not. Alright, I'll do it like this. This is fine. So look at these pictures. So this is from the protest. This is the piñata. There's a guy looking at it. I took a lot of it. I took like some extra shots of this. There's a guy holding it. This is kind of a good picture. I want to post this to my Instagram. Damn, look at these socks, dude. Look at the socks. Damn, what camera? This is a Ricoh GR3. Look at this fool. Yeah, down ass fool. Dude, the socks going up hella high. Have you ever heard of K AI? I heard it's a good site for buying used cameras. Never heard of it. I see dots in my pictures when I zoom in my iPhone. Oh, is that like the resolution? I don't know how many megapixels my camera is. I want to say it's either 12 or 24, but yeah, if you zoom in like a bit, like it's still pretty clear. So I'm sure it has like a good amount of megapixels. Like if I'm pixel peeping, but it's still pretty good. This looks cool, right? I think I could have framed this a little bit better, but not bad. Americans aren't good at protesting. The French would have dumped manure on the federal buildings. I don't want to say that they're not good at protesting. I mean, there's no like protesting tournament. There's not like competitive protesting. But I will say that the Europeans definitely are on another level of protest. American protesters just kind of like set shit on fire and they like spray paint stuff. It's very like, you know, pretty basic. Look at this picture. Oh yeah, I was really trying to get this guy to get the fuck Trump flag to come out correctly. So I took like hella pictures to see if I can get it. Yeah, maybe this is the one, but it's like not straight. So I fucked that up. But I could probably correct it if I needed to. There we go. That one was alright. Maybe this one? You can kind of see it. The French go hard. Koreans just sit down and turn up some protest music. Damn, I took a lot. I saw this and I thought that was kind of funny. Fuck it up because it's his birthday. I haven't seen these pictures yet, so I don't know if any of these are good or if, I don't know. There could be something TOS on these pictures too, so I guess we'll see. I really like this flag. This flag is created by a brand artist. Their brand's called is Never Made, I think, and they made this flag that's supposed to make it look like it's a circus tent. So the commentary is that America is a circus. Oh, here it is. That's a good picture right there. Never Made. Cool flag. Oh yeah, this guy. We saw that there was like this weird truck and there's this like whatever this thing is like it was like emitting gas of some kind, like smoke. There's like a smoke machine. And then they had the flags of like North Korea, and I don't know what that other flag is. Chat, what flag is this? This is like Venezuela or something. And then they had a guy who was like dressed as Trump. This guy. And it says the Epstein escort mobile or something. Oh, Bahrain. To be fair, Korean government branches move quick to screw over any abuses so that people don't have to do too much. This is cool. Yeah, the North Korean... I know that's the North Korean flag, but I didn't know what the other flag was. The one that was like red... This one, this red and white one with like zigzag. Is Bahrain evil? I don't know. I didn't even know what the Bahrain flag was. This is a good picture. Yeah, at least people looking at that guy. The Mexican girls are dancing over here. This guy's holding the flag. This one was some Palestine shit with watermelons. I don't know what the watermelons were about. These guys are just like having a siesta over here. Well, all this shit's happening. They got oil. Oh, is that the country that gifted him? I thought that was like a Saudi Arabia or something that sent that. I took a picture of this like this this beer. Palestine. More pictures of the General Assembly here in front of the City Hall. This guy's holding up all of his flags. Bahrain shelters some Islamic extremists, but doesn't do much on their own. Protests are funded by external forces. All these commies flags flying around and not a single right side up American flag. SMH, these people are terrorists. Terrorists because of the flags. Oh no, flags! The terror! The horror! What do you mean not a single flag, single side of American flag? This is a side of American flag and this one is. There's two in this picture. Look, there's people on top of the bus stop. Kind of funny. I thought this was pretty cool. And if you look closely, this is poster that someone actually printed out on like this high quality like poster paper. There's a picture of Donald Trump and Epstein together. You can't really tell from this whole picture, but I thought this was a cool shot. Right here. This one was like blown out. Oh, this is kind of nice. Un-Trump the world in a heart. And then there's like one person here. Look at that. Damn, you can really zoom in on this. It's kind of cool. Imagine being pro-authoritarian. This is why we can't have nice bus stops. I think, isn't this a Starbucks? I thought this was a Starbucks, wasn't it? I think it's like a cafe, right? This guy's trying to like attach a water bottle to this string so that this guy could pull it up for some reason. They could just toss it to him. The guy who had the trumpet and everyone was cheering him on. Yay, trumpet. These are nice pictures. Your phone camera is so good. This is not my phone. This is pictures from my this camera. It's the this guy. The Ricoh GR3, which is the baby Fuji.
This one. I guess you can't really see it from the little camera over there, but this one. This is the Ricoh GR3. Excuse me. I'm still gonna buy the GR4 when the GR4 comes out. This camera has been like, even though it was pretty expensive, I think I spent like $700 on this camera, but like look at the quality of the pictures, and it's really easy to use too. So you don't have to really do too much. These are all unedited photos, straight out of the camera. You do have to like set the settings up to get this type of color, but it's pretty good. Look at this guy, dude. I was trying to get a picture of this guy. Look at this. This guy is so dope. Wow, dude. Peacock. Damn. So cool, dude. What is this, by the way? Do you guys know what this is from? Like, what is this shit? Is this from a tree or something? Or like a bird? I don't know where it's from, but it's pretty cool. It's huge. El Diablo of Suicide Squad. Have you ran into Lord Hito at the protest? No. Was he at the protest? There was a lot of people at the protest that I heard were there. Like, there was a lot of people that I know on Instagram that were apparently there, but I didn't see any of them. I changed the color on this one to be more normal, and I don't like the way it looks that much. It's not enough color. He was streaming on Kick and had 5K viewers. There's a lot of Kick streamers. LA strong. But the connection was really bad. 200,000 people in LA were at the protest. Damn. Yeah, my stream was pretty shitty that day because the connection was so bad. Like, that's Donald Trump pinata on the ground. Oh, I liked this picture. It says spread love on the backboard. Crazy Town has Starlink on his back. I thought about doing something like that, but I don't know how that works, if that works well or not. Because like, in order to do that, you kind of need like, you know, the satellite has to point towards the sky, and you're not really supposed to move it around that much. I mean, I guess you can if you're able to do that, but like, I don't know how you would hook up the satellite to like point towards the sky, and if you put it like on your back or something. Or maybe it'd be smarter to like put it on your head, or I don't know how you would do it, but ooh, look at this one. Damn, with the bridge in the middle. Damn, this is dope. This is a sick picture. Whoa, this is a cool one. This came out pretty well. I just took this randomly. I like this one. You look like a dorky go-go gadget. Satellite signal gets interrupted by clouds or storm clouds. Yeah, but it's in this situation, it's gonna be more reliable because there's just way too many people here that have like the signal towers are just getting like too packed up. So I stopped taking pictures when this started happening because it was gonna be hard for me to, you know, have my camera out. In any case, like something happened, I had to like run away, right? So I had to deploy. I was trying to get a picture of these guys. Damn, none of these pictures turned out well. LA Sheriff. Look at this guy. Bug Ice, and it's like a dick. What the fuck? Why did he do it like this? What? So weird. Oh, there you go. hardly ever disconnected. Maybe 5G LTE makes a difference or something. Yeah, I don't know. Mine was pretty bad. I had AT&T and Visible and another AT&T, but I don't know what he had. Ooh. Look at this. If this was really about getting rid of criminals, why did you elect one as president? Ooh, hot fire. Damn. Dropping bars. This was a lady that was giving out free tacos, but these tacos were only corn and bean and maybe potato. Like, I was looking at it and I was like, corn and bean and maybe potato taco. It was like mulch. Whack AF. No crap. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. I guess it's healthy. I don't know. You know? It's like a vegan taco, kinda. Yeah, corn and bean. Tacos papas is a thing. I mean, you tell me what's in here. Obviously, there's corn in here. And I'm assuming the rest of this is bean. Because it's like refried beans. And I'm guessing that there's potato in here. This kind of looks like potato. I don't know. I think it's good. It didn't look good. I mean, I'd be down to try it, but I don't know. She was giving out free tacos. Trying to support. And she's like talking about it and shit. This guy's hella trying to scoop it. It looks like there's onions. That could be. Yeah. If Trump's opponent was a white dude... I can't read it. I missed it because the ad break thing is blocking like half of the chat. Hey chat, who is this guy? What was he trying to be? Like a French guy? He's like a mime. Is this supposed to be some like political thing? I feel like I've seen something like this before. He has like an X-Men belt around him. And his face is white. Random mime? No, I feel like there's some kind of political thing with this. He's packing though. Look at that shit. Damn, bro. He looks like Freddie Mercury. He's got a Freddie Mercury vibe going on. Pretty good pictures. Is that it? Was that the last photo I took? I think that's it. We're done. Cool pictures. Somebody said, let's look at my clips. Sure, why not? Let's take a look. How do I even go to my clips? I have to go to like content and then clips. There we go. Let me turn off the music. All right, let's react to some clips of my own. Oh, there's a like a thing that you can share to Instagram. Damn, there's an integration here. I didn't know that. How do I close this? Oh wait, I'm using the wrong. Click the X. There we go. You can crop and zoom and get like 30% more cool pictures. Yeah, right. Yeah, I can edit it a little bit to frame it better and zoom it in and stuff. What is my number one? Like, how can I sort by date created? How about the start date is a month ago. Last 30 days, okay? And then we'll sort this highest views. Okay, boom. All right, let's take a look. Jam on it, Mac. clipped this, and he also posted this to his TikTok. But this clip got 122K views. The LSF one got 100 views. Was this posted on LSF? Oh, I didn't know it was on LSF. But yeah, I was like, damn, it got hella views. So I didn't think it was that cool, but here it is.
Some more of that bullshit.
How do I full screen this? Did I click this? No. How do I make it bigger? Can I make it bigger? I don't, maybe I could share it. No, this is annoying. Copy the link. Boom. I'm in editor mode. What is editor mode?
Oh, shoot, he's pointing at him. Here's some more of that bullshit. Oh, he's pointing at him. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh!
Dude, the clip is so short. Why did he cut it off? I had a reaction too. I was like, hell no, hell no. Go to my channel. Okay. Okay. I'm in my channel, and then I can go to videos, and then I can go to clips. Clips. And then I can do top 30 days. There we go. Here we go. Burning car. Oh.
My god, damn. This is crazy, dude. All four of these cars. So badass. Dude.
You don't know how to use Twitch?
This is hard as
I mean,
fuck.
I don't ever really use a lot of these functions.
This is so hard.
I just stream. I don't really utilize clips that much. No, the bitrate.
Damn, dude, that guy's posting up in front of that shit.
Those guys got in trouble for the Waymo. Did they really? How would they know? I guess they can find out who ordered the Waymo there, right?
Holy shit.
That's pretty crazy,
All of those
though.
cars been on fire? Yeah, they've been on fire for a while. Look, they're like in the ground already, dude. Look at all that smoke on that. We gotta watch out for this one.
Yeah, that was crazy. Some of them were like the battery would start sparkling, and you would hear the like bubbling, like. It's pretty cool. Retro Gaming Expo. Why did this got 1.5k views? The Retro Gaming Expo sucked.
But it looks to me, after spending $26, that the connection is a bit better. I don't know. Let me disconnect this microphone. The
What is this a
wireless
clip
microphone
of?
doesn't really work very well. If I have it connected to my phone, but I have and then so I kind of fucked it up. Hey, isn't that Henry? That's the guy that I played at. That's the guy that I played at.
Just zoom in on
what's
this
that
guy.
tournament called? The Tuesday tournament. What's that tournament called?
Why did I get 1,000 views? 1.5k? What the fuck? Both of these got 1.5k. That's a lot.
What's that tournament called? Down back.
You're just
And he's-
zooming in on this guy's face.
So.
I mean, he's a handsome guy. Did one of you gay guys clip this because you wanted to see that guy,
Okay, never mind.
Henry?
It's not a good deal if it doesn't work.
Did one of you gay guys in my chat clip that? Did one of you gay guys in my chat clip that? People must like that guy. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
You perverts. All right, let's look at this one. Ooh.
Where? I don't even see where ice is.
Ooh.
Like there's no ice here,
Ooh.
right? I guess it's because this is a protest and there's no raid happening right now. So ice is about the raid. But I also heard like Trump deployed National Guard too. Where's the National Guard? I don't see
Excuse me.
National Guard. They're going back. They're going back. They're going back.
Is that a follow from now, or is that in the
They're going back,
in the
they're
clip?
going back. Oh. What the fuck? That was a fucking M80. That was a fucking M80. For sure. I got an emergency. That was a fucking M80. Holy shit.
I don't know why I like. There's danger. There's like there's like a clear presence
was
of danger, but when I'm running away, I have like a smile on my face. When I run, I'm like happy. I don't know. Maybe I have some kind of weird humor like reaction. You know what I mean? There's obviously like something crazy that just happened, like a explosive went off and we were running away, but I look at the camera and then I'm just always smiling. You're a psycho. Is it a nervous smile? Kinda. No, I don't know. I don't want to say it's a nervous smile, but it's. I mean, I guess it is.
No, that wasn't my thought. I'm not doing that.
Are you gonna go to any more protests if it continues next week? Next week, I have a tournament next weekend, and then I potentially could on Sunday, maybe.
They're abandoned.
Kind of depends on how the timing works out. But next Saturday, I'm gonna go to a tournament. There's like a major tournament happening here in La Mirada. I think that'll be kind of like the last Tekken tournament that I stream from until Evo. Oh wait, I'm gonna stream Anime Expo. They're probably gonna have a Tekken tournament at Anime
The city
Expo.
paid for these cars though. I mean,
Yeah, they're just tossing the the scooters. There was a video of a guy who throws a Molotov onto the cop cars, which I thought was pretty interesting. But that wasn't on my stream. Were there cops under the bridge while they were throwing crap? Yeah. So the cops were kind of like deep under the bridge so that they weren't in reach of it. Because honestly, that whole thing was pretty dangerous. There's a lot of people throwing just random shit like bricks and stuff and scooters and everything. You know, like if that fell on a person, that'd be pretty lethal. So they were protected underneath the bridge. Oh, this is a good clip.
what the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh!
Will you stop Tekken and play Rivals of Ether? No.
Hell no! Hell no! Hell no! Oh, what the fuck is that, dude? That shit is hella fucking loud.
Yeah, it was above my head. Did you see my reaction? It's pretty funny. Ooh! You see my face? Ooh! It's only the side of my face though.
What the fuck?
Ooh. It's funny. All right. Is there anything else good in here that I can kind of see? Damn, did we go to Fanime this month? That was that was 22 days ago? Damn, it felt like so long ago that we went to Fanime.
is this? I can't read this. Party flip? What is party flip?
Apple fritters are a classic. What's this one? The one that looks like a foot. Like a foot one. Foot looking one.
Oh, the tray fell? Pastry flip. I didn't even notice that.
Apple fritters are a classic. What's this one? The one that looks like a foot. Like a foot.
I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that when that happened. What the fuck? Who clipped that? That's so funny. Clip by. Does that say Umi Tencho? So funny. I didn't even notice that happened. What the fuck? That's funny. Alright, one more. Let's look at one more. One more real quick. What is this?
Nothing but a lark and a fucking sky lark.
Just dancing. Circle pit. Squidward. That was fun. Damn. I think Selena and them are gonna come to Anime Expo.
Whoa. Oh, they're kissing too. Nice.
Anyways. Nice clips. That was fun. Cool. When is V coming to LA? She's currently in San Francisco. So I think the plan is in a couple of weeks I'm gonna see if I could try to meet her up in San Francisco. And then we're gonna drive back down to LA. Excuse me. And then she's gonna hang out here in LA. She's gonna be here for a long time. I don't know why, but yeah. You should post some of these to TikTok. Should I? I could. Maybe. Think about it. That's one hell of an Uber. I know, right? Damn. So I'm gonna drive up there and then I'm gonna meet her and then maybe we might do a stream and then she's gonna come back down to LA because she's planning to attend Anime Expo. Selena, I think, is also coming down for Anime Expo. I think she's coming. She might be coming with Dave. Dave, I think, is coming to Anime Expo too. I don't know if they're confirmed or not. And then I don't know what Phoebe's gonna do. She's planning to stay here in LA for like I don't even know how long she's gonna stay here for, and I don't even know what she's planning to do. But Phoebe can't stay away from LA. I know, right? Come on, man. Get a job. Get a job. Oh, okay. Woo. Is it gonna be Anime Expo party? I
I've been to Anime Expo many times, and I mean that was the first time I went to Fanime since high school, and honestly, Anime Expo doesn't have that kind of culture. I never had that much fun at Anime Expo, except that one year that they did the Hypeland collaboration, because they had like rappers and stuff, so that was pretty fun. But you know, the funnest thing about anime conventions is the like everything that's not related to anime. If you think about it, all the best parts of an anime convention have nothing to do with anime. It's always like the parties or something like that. B said she is broken. She won't be in LA for a while. Oh, I think she's visiting her family. That's why she's in San Francisco. She has family in San Francisco. Or, well, in the Bay Area somewhere. So that's why she came back. And then she's just coming down to LA just to, like, vacation again. How long is this fucking vacation? I had like a year-long vacation. Okay, I have a couple of unboxings I want to show you guys. Let's get into the unboxing portion of this stream. So that was that. We did the mukbang. We did the video part that was supposed to take over for the YouTube. Now I have two unboxings that I want to show you. This is the first one. So, as you guys might remember, the last time on this stream, I unboxed a laptop case. I unboxed a laptop case, but I didn't like the way it was, so I returned it and I bought a new one. So let's see how this one looks. And the reason why I got a laptop case is to have a little case for my leverless sticks. So I bought this guy. This is from a brand called Comfyable, and it looks a lot nicer. Ooh, look at the insides. It's got a soft velour on the inside, and it has a little tab up here for the cover, and there's a little zippy. So the other one was like really tight. This is why I didn't like it. So let's see. Let me grab a leverless controller to see if this one fits in there. So we go to tournaments, get one of these guys, and you put this in here. Ooh, perfect. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. Yeah. Then you got to close that bad boy, and now I got this little clutch for my leverless controller. Pull up to the tournament, bring this guy out, open it up, boom. Ready to play. I wonder if V could do DoorDash in the US. She doesn't have she can't work here, so no working visa. Who's in the photo card? What's up, Ruby? This is Jurin from XG. She's my bias, my favorite member of this group. XG is my favorite group, and she's my favorite member of the group. So I put her on there, behind this like acrylic case right there. Are you gonna play leverless at Evo? Probably not. I've been like practicing with leverless. I put in like a couple hours when I have like a session here. But my progress with the leverless controller is just like, my movement is just so awkward on it. So I need more time to really lock down, using leverless. But I do like using it though. I think these controllers are really cool. They're really small and compact. So now I can rock this to the tournament. She looks like Leezy. She doesn't look like Leezy. You're just saying that because you're being racist. Profiling against Asians. Just because she's Asian. She looks like Leezy, what the fuck? Who's the girl in the card? Jurin from XG. I have her on here, and I have her on here as well. This one. This one's a little bit smaller though, as you can see. It's like maybe like an inch smaller, inch thinner. I don't like this photo card though. I think it looks
She looks weird. I changed the buttons, the keycaps on it too. I put I forgot what these are called, Tixi or something, but they are like half height switches, and as you can see, they don't pop out as much as the old ones do. But my only complaint is, I don't know if you could see on, if you look at this button right here, that one, you can kind of see that it's uneven. So that's one of the problems that I don't like about these keycaps, is that like they're kind of uneven. I don't know if you can see that, but they like wiggle around. But anyways, John's the biggest K-pop fan on Twitch. XG's not K-pop, by the way. BTW. This fits pretty well. I think this one's a little too big. I could get like a 13-inch one, but I mean, that's fine. I remember you lost an XG card once. Was it the same one? The one that I thought I lost was this one. It was this one. This one's my favorite card. I got this from KCON, like random from the baggie, and I keep it on the back of my phone here. This one. I might put this in a stick though. We'll see. Anyways, I found it in my car. It was like behind the seat. You never lost it? Yeah, I lost it in my car. Anyways, so that's that. I bought a new case for the leverless controller. Why not get Chaewon and all these other people? Because I don't know. I don't like their music. I mean, I like New Jeans. New Jeans is fine. I'm not like a huge fan of New Jeans. I used to be like a big fan of New Jeans, but everyone fucking sucks New Jeans dick. So then I don't know. I was just like, whatever. New Jeans is for basic bitches. New Jeans is for ABGs who like matcha. You know? New Jeans is dead. You know what was funny? I don't know if I said this on stream, but I remember like telling my friends, and when New Jeans was popping up like really big, because I remember when I found New Jeans randomly a long time ago. This was when they like first debuted, and I really liked their sound. And I was saying how like, oh yeah, this group is really good, and I introduced it to my friends, and they're like, oh yeah, they're really good. And then they became hella popular after Ditto came out. And then I remember before the whole controversy happened with their record label, I was saying like, oh, you know, they have so many. I was saying how they have so many sponsorships, and they're like crazy popular right now, and they're getting sponsorships from like Nike and like Louis Vuitton and like all these brands and stuff. And then I said, I wonder what would happen if they got into some like they're too hot right now. They're like way too hot. Too many people are sucking their dicks. They're coming in with way too much money on all these sponsorships. Because what would happen if they got into some controversy, like one of them got canceled or something like that, or their nudes slipped out or something, you know, something crazy happened and they were in like a huge controversy. Like they built up all of this and it's gonna come crashing down so fast. And then it did. But like, I guess not as serious as the one that I said, but anyways. Praying for their downfall. John jinxed it. You can say the same about BTS. No, BTS is hella popular. They're still like, they're not like in really a controversy or anything. Let me get a blade. Alright, maybe I should have opened this one first. But I ordered this in the mail from China. Literally stopped following BTS because their fan base got big and weird. Yeah, hell yeah. John was trying to see some
K-pop flesh. Ew. Aren't they like underage? Where's Nest? Ugh. Eugene's are all minors except one when debuted. Are they underage? But anyway. So this one came from China. I just ordered this maybe about like 3 weeks ago or so, 3 or 4 weeks ago. I'll show you guys what I got. I bought this at a discount. I think I bought it for about $65 with tariffs. No, I guess the tariffs didn't apply to this yet, or because I don't remember paying for tariffs. This came from AliExpress, and I bought 30th anniversary, 1994 to 2024, or 30th anniversary. I mean. Let's see what it is. Whoa, this is the I bought another stick. This is the 30th anniversary Hout pad, and it's supposed to be the anniversary of the PlayStation. So the colorway, and there's like little nods to the way the PlayStation is. The colorway is different, so it's I don't know if you can tell from the color on here, but it's kind of like a subtle gray color, and the buttons are also like a gray as well. And then they changed the switches on the inside to the shadow hunting switches. So it's supposed to be like a homage to the PlayStation. And it's also made from plastic. And I don't know if you could tell, but they beveled the edges on here, which is different from the other ones. I don't think this is clear, so I can't put a K-pop card underneath here because the design is, I think, built in on here. But they have like a little bit. It's not exactly the same as the other one that I have. It does sound a little bit plasticky though. Where's the other one that I have? This one? I didn't expect it to feel this plasticky, but it does feel a little plasticky. So, this one is the original one. This is white. Very plasticky. And I changed the switches to have silent switches. So that's why you can hear it as like block, 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 block. And this one is the shadow hunting switches, which are black. But they feel like kind of plasticky though. But I like how they're all the same size button. These are basically the same stick though, it's just like a little bit difference in design. Are they gonna make VR controller for Tekken? No. Does it have the button caps? Button caps? How much was it? I bought it for $65. Yeah, it's pretty inexpensive. Yeah, I don't know if you could tell, but there are some indicators here, and they use the PlayStation button right there. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if this is RGB or if it has colors or anything like that, but it's pretty cool. Let's try to plug it in. Let's see if it has any colors. So this one's a special edition one, and they only had a few left. And you know, I didn't necessarily need to buy this one, but I'm like already collecting these. I feel like, so I was like, fuck it. All right, I'm plugging it in. Ooh, it does have colors. Damn. Cool. You can't really see it. It's a little subtle, but if you look at it from the side, you can definitely see
the colors popping out. Yeah, it looks kind of nice. Damn. It's loud. Maybe I should have bought some more of these switches. Oh, I just scratched up my table. Damn. Did you order new mechanical switches? You were looking for silent ones? Yeah, so I bought like mechanical switches for this one, and I tried out a lot of different ones, and I ended up landing on the Tixi buttons, Tixi switches. These are not silent. These are, what are these are called? These are shadow hunting. They're made for gaming, but they're kind of loud. I'm thinking about swapping these switches out, but I guess we'll try it like this for now. Because I like these switches. I don't know if you could hear these, but they sound like I'm popping bubbles. These are the deep blue or whatever, the deep sea ones. And then I bought, also, it came with these. I bought another set of the shadow hunting switches. It comes in this like little bubble package, which is kind of cool. Pop that open. It's got some Chinese stuff on it. Getting spied on. Chinese spy software. These controllers, they're so cheap so that they can get all these sent from China. All these gamers, and then they hack their computers, and now my computer is tapped into the Communist Party's spyware. Now they're controlling all of my information. Who cares? People have been using standard HAP ensemble buttons for years. Does it really matter that much? It doesn't really matter that much, but I mean, if you have the choice to do it, then you can have the choice to do it. You know what I mean? Thanks for the follow. Less Gravit Dumar age or whatever. I mean, if you have the chance to change it and you could change it, then might as well. They've been doing a lot of stuff for ages, but why not? CCP Skynet. It's our computer now, comrade. Why did you get a second set of these? Oh, the shadow hunting? Because I want to put these switches on another controller. On this one. So this was the one that I bought on accident because they told me that it was supposed to be this one, but they actually sold me this one, and then I ended up kind of liking it. So I don't know what switches these use, but I'm gonna swap them out. Oh yeah, they're using the crystal switches, as you can see. These are the crystals. So crystals, honestly, people are saying like they don't really know the difference between any of the switches. Like they can't tell the difference between crystals and silence, or what are these called? Shadow hunting. But supposedly the shadow huntings are better. There's also red switches too, which I also don't really feel the difference, but I don't know. Let's see. I can actually figure it out right now. Hi, sorry, stupid Twitch name. Ka, how many pads do you own? I own these Hout ones. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I own 6. I guess if you don't count that other one, that one is the 7th one, but it's a different brand. So I own 7 now. I started collecting them. I'm a collector. Even though I don't even use these. This is why I don't get into things like keyboards. Because once you get into keyboards, dude, keyboards are kind of similar, right? Where it's like you get into a deep rabbit hole of all this dumb shit. You know? Start obsessing about like these minor details that don't really even matter. And they don't affect you, but you just, you know, just in your mind. And then you end up spending like hella money on it. Oh yeah, I can kind of feel the difference. It's a very minimal difference, but the shadow hunting switches feel very stable. Whereas the crystal switches, they have a bit of like a hollowness to it. Whereas the shadow hunting ones are a more solid clack. And you can kind of hear the difference. One has a more like higher pitched sound. So I'm gonna swap these out and then I don't know, I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna swap them out and I'm gonna do all this work and then I'm gonna put it on my shelf and never look at it again. That's the the collector's dilemma. If you only had one stick you can save from a house fire, which one are you keeping? Probably the one that I use on a daily basis. The Titan one. This one. This one's the one that I've been using like the most pretty much. This is the one that I bring to tournaments. This one. I brought this all over the world. You should use different switches for each button. That sounds weird. Sell the others. Yeah, I could sell the others. I think I'm gonna make a YouTube video about these first. I basically own almost every like full-sized Hout controller, like this big one. I own almost every version of this, except for two. One is I don't own the two new ones that came out. There's the X one that has the modular, like you can take the buttons out as like a whole panel. They have a modular version, and they have a new one called the C, which has like a plastic acrylic panel that can come out, like so you can modify it easily. So that one's a new one that came out. I mean, I'm like almost close to owning them all, and at this point, it's not even about like having these to use them. It's more so about getting them just to complete the package. Even though I know I'm not gonna use them, I just get them just to be like, you know, I almost have the full DVD box set. I might as well go for it, you know. Hear me out. Hang a Labubu from the gamepad. Where would you hang it from? There's no like thing to hang it on. That would be kind of cool though. You can look extra gay at the tournament. You know, psych up your opponent. Yeah, I collect Labubus, so what, bitch? Would be cheaper to buy stock in the company, John. I'm just getting it just to like be a part of my collection, you know. Some people collect stamps and some people collect, you know, K-pop photo cards. I, on the other hand, collect fighting game controllers as well as sneakers and skateboard, electric skateboards. You know, it's just how I do. But yeah, donate me the mini one. I have a mini one, this one. So there's like, I also switched the switches on this one. I think these are the same switches as these switches. These quiet ones. So this one's a mini one. I don't know why you would want one of these. Besides, it fits in your bag really easily. You can literally put this in like any purse. And for whatever reason, like, you know, you never know when someone wants to ball, right? That's why you keep the basketball shorts on all day, you know? You never know, you gotta pull this shit out. Time to duel. You know what I mean? So you just put this in your small bag. But honestly, like, using this in IRL is like, what the hell? You can just put this on your lap? Like, seems so weird. So, I don't own, this is the only small one that I own because I bought it for like 30 bucks. But there's another one that I kind of want to get, which is this one, but with these buttons. So as you can see, the one on my right, the mini one, uses a full-size MX key switches. So they kind of pop out of the board a lot more. I don't know if you can tell that, but if you get these use low profile switches. So I don't know if you could tell, but they're much more closer to the board. It's like much more flat compared to this one. So this one pops out more. So anyways, they have this version, but in this size, and I kind of want to get that one. I don't know why I want to get it. I'm not gonna use it, but just to have it. Yeah, always ready. Never gonna get caught lacking. So, anyways, that's pretty much it. What time is it right now? 11. Perfect timing. I don't know if I have anything else left to show you guys. Oh, actually, there's been one thing that I've been having for like maybe like a month that I keep forgetting to show you guys on my stream as like an unboxing material. But I want to show you guys this. So I finally show this on stream because I haven't had the chance. I keep forgetting that I have it. So space. So all these controllers, I think I'm gonna make a YouTube video talking about them later. I want to show you guys this. Boo! This has been on the floor for the past month, but I bought me a mini Yu-Gi-Oh mat, and it was only 12 bucks. So, oh man, there's a lot of hair on it though, because it's been on the floor. It's kind of gross. Ew. I need to clean my table up. Ew. Maybe it was a bad idea putting it on the table. And I picked up all the dust and shit. But yeah, it's mini. It's about like, I bought this for $12. It's roughly the size of like, I don't know how long this is. I think it's like maybe 3 feet long, maybe 3 feet by 2.5 or something. I'm not sure. But I bought it for 12 bucks. When I went there, there's like a whole place that just has like a ton of these, but all the good ones were sold out. Like I was looking for like a magic card. I wanted like a change of heart or something, or like polymerization or something like that. But they had a lot of the newer cards, like Dark Magician, and I don't know, there's a lot of new cards that I had no idea about. So the only one that I thought was kind of cool was this one. So I bought this one, and now I have it just on the floor where my feet's at. So, oops. That's an addition to the room. Pubes, yeah.
What's up, Umi Tencho? Did you buy it from a guy with a van who hangs rugs on the chain link vent? No. I went to some like warehouse. It wasn't like a warehouse. It was more like an office district area. And I went into the office and then they have like a back loading dock. And then they're like, oh yeah, follow me. So I went to the back loading dock and he had stacks of all the rugs and stuff. But all the good ones were sold out, he said. He said like people were looking for a Pot of Greed. And I was like, oh yeah, Pot of Greed would have been a good one. Okay, chat. The time is 11:13. I've only been streaming for 2.5 hours. Thanks for the follow, Miguel. 11:30. Damn, I was hoping to have streamed for like 3 hours at least. This is a very short stream. I guess it's because I don't have the YouTube video, right? But I don't have anything else really to show you guys. What else should I say? When does Metal Gear Triangle come out? When does that game come out? I want to do eventually at some point towards when Metal Gear comes out. I want to do a Metal Gear like stream block. I want to play all of the Metal Gears on stream because it's one of my favorite game franchises. It comes out in August 26th. So after Evo is like the first week of August. I think for that month of August, I'm gonna start doing Metal Gear Solid streams with anticipation for Metal Gear Solid Triangle. So I'll play MGS 1, 2, and 3, and maybe 4. We'll see. I won't play 5 because 5 is like 5 sucks. 5 sucks, yeah. But it'll be after Evo. What's up, boss Luca? Good morning. I'm Luca and I'm new to Twitch. Felt a lot longer than 2.5 hours. It did. I was hoping that this was at least 3 hours, but it's only been 2.5. I guess I did restart the stream at around like what 20 minutes in, so like almost there. On some Tekken. What fighting games are you competitive at? Do you stream fighting games? I am competitive in Tekken, and I don't really stream fighting games that much just because I feel like I have a better experience playing off stream, and also not a lot of people watch me play when I start playing Tekken, so but if I do go to a tournament, then that's when I usually stream. I don't do like home stream Tekken. I set up this whole like I set up this whole like second computer just so I could stream Tekken, but then I don't know, people just don't seem to watch when I play. So, and it's like more annoying for me to try to stream and play Tekken at the same time. I'd rather just play at my leisure. The tourney streams are lit. Thank you. You're not into 2D fighters like SF6 or MBC. I don't really like tag fighting games. The like 3v3, like those type of games. They're too crazy for me. But I do like Street Fighter. Yeah, I'm into Street Fighter. Street Fighter's cool. I'm not like, I played it a lot. I played Street Fighter 6 a lot when it came out. Season 1. I think I have like 300 hours on Street Fighter 6. But then when Tekken came out, then I just gave up Street Fighter 6 completely. So I'm more of a Tekken player. I mean, I could play Street Fighter, but I feel like I need to get some practice in on that game. The new Marvel game is 4v4. I saw that, yeah. Tekken Tag 2 was sick. Yeah, I love Tekken Tag 2. What's up, Master Quinlan Voss?
What up? Welcome everyone. I'm about to end this stream. I guess I could give it about 5 more minutes. We could talk about whatever we want to talk about in the last 5 minutes. Just so I could round this off to an even 2 hours and 30 minutes. Not including the first maybe like 20 minutes of the stream where I restarted. But yeah. BF5 is entertaining. What's up, Matt $5? You need a new graphics card. Yeah, so my issue with my current graphics card is that whenever I was trying to edit a new YouTube video, but during the editing process, when I'm like searching through a video, for some reason my graphics card fails. It will crash. So I haven't been able to work on my YouTube video. I was gonna show it to you guys today, but there's something wrong with my graphics card. So I'm gonna see what I could do to use like another machine to edit the YouTube video somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but maybe we'll figure that out. Or I'll buy something for my computer eventually. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. I was never a fan of Virtua Fighter or the other characters. What do you got? I have a Castrol GTX 3080 Asus. When the bus breaks down. GPU market is fucked. Damn. How old is it? I don't know. I bought it used from someone. So I don't know how old it is. Like its full life. But I've had it for about a year or so. But yeah, it's starting to fail now. I mean, it works normally. Like I can use it normally, and I can play videos. I can play Tekken on it at like high graphics. But I guess it's just like when I try to edit on DaVinci Resolve, maybe it's something's wrong with my setup. Maybe it's like drawing too much power or something like that. I don't know. So I gotta figure it out. Maybe I gotta replace some shit. 50 years old. So hopefully, maybe next week or in a couple weeks, we can get a new YouTube video up on the channel. All right, chat. I think that's it for today. Let's wrap this one up. Short stream. Let's raid somebody who's available for raiding. Do it on this one so I can see better. Moi Moi TV got partner. Oh, nice. Moi Moi. Henny streaming. Who is Lucia W? Should I show this to you guys? All right, here. I'll show you guys what our options are. Let's go to here. Boom. You got a new job, bro? I do have it's not a new job now. I got hired back in like February, so I've been working there for maybe like 5 months already. But I want to quit already. Should I write Selena again? She's having like a birthday thing. I rated her yesterday. Let's see who else do we got. Who's this? Meecham? Damn, she got 400 viewers? Shit. How about this one? Chef Kimmy? Same category? Or I could do IRL. Raid Asian Bunny X. Quit, why? I like my company is fine. Oh, see, I'm streaming. And I like that I have remote work, so it's like really easy in terms of like my my schedule. But I want to quit because I feel like my company, they hella micromanage me. Like hella micromanage me. I think that's kind of a what's the word? Like it's a byproduct of being remote work that they hella micromanage me. Too many bosses. Yeah. I'm the newest member of our team. So everyone else on my team is like my senior basically. So they all tell me what to do. But when I do something, they always like say something about what I do. They're like not chill at all. Who's this guy? Letters? This guy looks like he's at In-N-Out. How do I raid IRL people? Is there a way for me to like click IRL people? But like without typing? Because I can't type. Maybe I'll just see like who I'm following. Remote work for me has always been a preference. Yeah, it's really nice because basically when it comes to clocking in for work, we have a meeting in the morning. So I just attend the meeting in the morning, and if nothing else is there, I just go back to bed. And you basically only work for as long as there's like work to do. So if there's no work to do, because you know when you work in an office and there's no work to do, you have to kind of pretend you're doing something. But if you're working from home, you don't have to like do shit. You just, you know, I can make some food and I can have dinner or whatever, or not dinner. I can make lunch. I can exercise. I can like watch videos and shit. It's tight. Whereas if you're not working from home, then you have to like hella pretend like you're fucking working. It sucks. You're like limited to what you could do, you know? So working from home is pretty cool. Maybe let's raid Rinzen. Can rub one out real quick? Yeah, you can rub one out real quick. How do I mute this? Who's this guy? Should I raid this person? I don't know who this is. Is that Mike Ross? He's IRL streaming? What? Mike Ross? From a sushi place? What is this? Get into fighting games with affordable quality leverless controller. Check out MR Box by Mike Ross. Is this cameraman? This is cameraman, right? The guy from Singapore? Damn, Mike Ross. IRL streaming. Are these guys like streaming together? How many viewers does this person have? 123. Let's raid this ABG, shall we? This is the new face of Twitch, the future. ABG influencers that are rich. Damn, he's handsome. Let's raid this person. Mike looking unk AF. Ness has streamed with her. Oh, really? I kind of want to raid Mike Ross. It's kind of funny. Who's this? Hold up. Just 1 second. Is that Rinzen? Who's these people? Hitchy Wazuyu? Damn. What? Is it Frozen? Hello? Did my browser freeze? Oh, there it is. Rizon Classic. All the cute Asian girls collab with Nest. LOL. There's too many Asian people who are streamers. Right? All y'all Asian streamers. Alright, which one of these three should I raid? This person has 70 viewers and I don't follow them. This person has 22 viewers. And then there's also this person, Lotus, who has 137. We can raid her. Or we can raid Mike Ross, or we can raid oh, she's a partner streamer. Or we can raid Rinzen. Who's this guy? Where is Rinzen? Who's this guy? I like this guy. Look at this title, goddamn. Long ass title. It's a ticker. Jack Doherty. Rinzen's cool. Yeah, but I always rate that guy. I mean, I could rate him again. I guess music. Very, like, anxious music. Where is Rinzen? Right here? He has 45 viewers. Okay, here are my choices.
What?
Rinzen or one of the two other ABGs. One of them is a partner. Or we got this ABG. Who is she a partner? It looks like she's a partner. Raid someone else. I vote Rins. No ABGs, please. We missed a 34-inch LG IPS monitor for $79. We were watching an hour ago. Oh, really? Damn, that's a good price. Mike Ross? That's a good price. Yes to AVGs. Damn, they all left. They left him alone. The fuck? This is so weird if you think about this. Look at this. This is such like a weird thing. There's 3 Asian people in this restaurant and they all have phones pointing at them. Like if you like, okay, we're looking at this, but like if you imagine imagine like you are staff or like another person in this restaurant or bar or whatever, and you just look into the corner and there's just like 3 Asian people and they're all like talking into phones and shit. welcome to 2035. Damn, this is how it is in the world. Can we split the raid tab? I don't know if we can. All right, I'm gonna raid the girl because she has the lowest viewership. Whatever this girl's name is. I'm gonna raid this girl. I don't know who this is, but we're gonna raid her. And then maybe Rinzen can be like, oh shit, that's John SF. Dude, why is Twitch so laggy? Alright, boom. Alright, we're gonna raid the lowest viewership streamer in this trio of Asian streamers at this restaurant. Alright, chat. I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys soon. I don't know when I'm going to stream next, but you know, say what's up to Rinzen and all these other people. And see you guys next time, chat. Have a good one. Good night. Be safe.
Like, how do I raid?